Welcome back, everybody. For all you tryhards out there, this week we're gonna do a circuit that's gonna involve a pull, push, and a leg. It's all calisthenics, so all body work. And it's really freaking hard. So make sure to slam that yerb first. Then crush. All right, now that the yerb's like kicking in, you're getting real amped. Let's talk about the circuits that we're gonna do. The purpose for each of these is to get you strength focused on as many climbing related tasks as we can, while also just getting you like super jacked for summertime. All right, so for circuit one, our pull, push, and leg is gonna be L-sit pull-ups for the pull, planche tucks for the push, and then some lateral lunges for our leg component. All right, so L-sit pull-up, this is gonna be great so for like when your feet cut off the wall. I'm gonna use, instead of the big jugs, I'm gonna use some of the finger holds so I get more forearms into it. Pull yourself up, tuck the legs, and pull-ups. Now, if you're newer at this, don't let your elbows extend all the way because it can be really hard on your arms. Rather, just stop slightly short, or if you really want that extra, go really slow, and then repeat. All right, so for the first push in circuit one, we're gonna be doing some planche tucks. Now, if you don't have parallettes, go build some, or you could just use some yoga blocks, all right? So we're gonna get into a little planche first. So if we just start here and lift off, that's the easy part. But when we try and get that up, 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 and hold, that's where we get to work. All right, so for circuit one, I like to work on this kind of like split lunge or a lateral lunge. You can use a slider or you can do like an active lateral lunge for each one. I just like to do it this way because I like to make it more climbing specific. So I'm just gonna shift that weight over and come back, switching each side. As I get through a couple of reps, I'll even stay low through it and just work on that mobility. So it's kind of like I'm trying to practice my weight shifting while I'm climbing. So I'm working with that control, keeping everything tight and engaged, and also working on some of that hip mobility as I try and go deeper into each rep. So again, meant to be climbing specific, working on the legs to finish off that first circuit. All right, now that you got your warm up done with circuit one, circuit two is gonna involve front levers, handstand push-ups, and pistol squats. All right, so for our pull for circuit two, we're gonna work on front lever, all right? So I'm gonna go into the full front lever first, and then you're gonna see my legs slowly come back closer to my body where we're in like that front lever tuck. That's gonna make it a little bit easier, so that can also be like a beginning progression if you're newer to it. I'm gonna use the hangboard again to get that forearm strength, and we'll go into that front lever. All right, so now that we're a little warmed up and we're in circuit two for our push, we're gonna do some handstand push-ups. Now you can just do a handstand too against the wall, that's fine. We're gonna do this without the parallettes this time. So we're gonna just get in, get ready, throw those legs up and have a ball. Lost the shirt. All right, so you can just hold the handstand here or get nice and comfortable and wrap it out. All right, we're still in circuit two. We're on the last part of it though. We're in the pistol squat part, all right? So this is just the killer circuit, working on all these hard moves. Pistol squats obviously are gonna be helping us for when we need to get that super high foot and then be able to press up off of it. I like using a band because in climbing, we usually aren't just purely balancing on one leg. So I like having that extra contact point. It's a little more realistic for the body weight you're gonna be doing with it. And you can do a few more reps that way. So wrap the band around where you need and hop on into it. Now, if you don't have good mobility, it's a good idea to do some stretches first to make sure you can. Otherwise, just keep it a little bit shorter, not as deep. But so we go in, keep the core tight, lowering down in, and then popping back up. And we'll do a few reps of this guy. core tight, pop back up, one more. Core tight, and pop back up, and then switch legs, same thing other side. All right, you crushed the proj in circuit number 2, so we're gonna get that bonus of circuit 3, which is gonna involve single arm pulls, or if you can, like a one arm pull up. It's gonna involve some planche push-ups, and then a super useful one for climbing, we're gonna do some Nordic curls. We're just gonna use a wall, which is gonna get us some extra work for our toes and some strong feet as well. All right, so our pull for circuit 3 is gonna be a lock off, so a single arm lock off. So I'm gonna use the band to kind of assist into it. If you can let go of it, great. If you need to hold on the whole time to be safe, that's fine too. So we're gonna grab up high, get onto the hold you want, pull in, and then try and let go. This is a max length hold here. Whew. Go for as long as you can with that. Make sure to do it on both sides. This is the push for circuit 3. So we're gonna do some planche push-ups. So again, I'm gonna use the parallettes. You can also, again, use yoga blocks if you don't have these. So we're gonna put our arms pretty far back behind us, so we're pretty far over. So as you go down, and then press back up. If you feel like you can, work your feet a little bit closer so you get even further in front and make it a little harder. If it's too hard, just work your feet backwards and get that push. All right, circuit 3 leg. This is one of my absolute favorites. It's the Nordic curl. Now, a lot of times you have like a helper to kind of hold your heels down, or you do it like some way where you can have that support. We don't have that. We just have a wall, but that's gonna be all right. We can still make it work. And in fact, with climbing, it's great because we're gonna get some footwork in with it as well. So we wanna bring our toes in so we're dorsiflexed and back up as close to the wall as we can. So I'm getting a lot of my foot on the wall that way. And then core tight, hamstrings and butt engaged. You just lean a little bit and dig those toes into the wall. Start with some very short holds, pulling yourself back in each time. As you get warmed up into it, you can go a little bit further and further, working on that control. Don't forget core, butt, and hamstrings are engaged. Now a little advanced, but great for climbing. We go not quite as far with it, and then lift one leg off and switch, because now we're working on like if we're digging one heel into the wall or that toe into the wall, alternating back and forth, getting just that one side super engaged. On the uber mecha bonus, don't have your hands too far behind you for this. Start to lower, 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 keep fighting, don't cramp. Ugh. And then you're done, ready to move on to the next circuit. All right, we burned through those first 3 rounds. We're gonna supplement this with the bonus 4th round. Now we're all gonna be pretty jacked at this point, so we wanna keep it a little bit safer, not do any crazy moves, but we're gonna do some face pulls, we'll do some planche flies, and some hollow rocks. So we're not getting legs in this 4th one, we're just gonna hit it up with some bonus core, but core meant for climbing. All right, so your arms back should be pretty wrecked at this point, so we'll do one that's much more modifiable with the band. We'll do some face pulls, and I'll also show you like a face pull with an overhead press. So just for the first face pull, you're basically just going into the kind of 90-90 position, squeezing the back, getting those shoulder blades retracted. Then the overhead press while you're back there, just press it out. Whew. All right, so in the 4th round, we're gonna do our push, and we're gonna do that extra bonus core for climbing exercise. We're just gonna do those back to back real quick here. So we're trying to get better at those planches, or just get that extra strength built in the front of the shoulders. But the planches themselves are super hard. So we're gonna go to the planche flies and then the hollow rocks. So for the planche fly, keep your arms like your palms rotated up, and you're just gonna try and keep them relatively straight as you lower to the ground, pausing and holding, back up. Now, the bonus I really like to do with this is to keep the legs up, because then we're gonna get even more core engaged. So we're teaching that contraction and tension in multiple muscle units. And then we can go right into our hollow rocks. Multiple little modifications with this. So hands overhead will be a little bit harder. Keep the core tight. If you make it big, it's a little bit easier. Bonus, give it that hold. If it's too hard, bring the hands in. Make it easier. Bring the legs in a little bit. Do what feels right to you. Don't let it hurt your lower back though. That's not worth it. Whew. I hope you guys enjoyed this workout, and I hope you guys are feeling like as crushed and as stoked as I am. Until next time, train, climb, send, repeat. Then crush. Okay, so now that the yerba's settled in, for our push, I don't remember. I was trying to just say him the other way so it'd come to me. I had a whole yerb, so I'm feeling great.
Oh, hey, you're still here. Jason, they're still watching.
Oh. Heyo.
Dude, say something cool so they like the videos and subscribe for more awesome content.
Like and subscribe for more super sweet vids, y'all.
So lame, dude. So lame.
I thought it was pretty good.